Hey guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and the Resource Soviet Republic. Okay, so we have in the last episode laid out all of these fields. Now, what I did go in between episodes, as I promised, I went and had a bit of a look. And it seems like, and I don't know if this is still accurate based on the newest updates, but it seems like for this farm, which is 12 vehicles, we would do 6 harvesters and 6 tractors. And each one of those can do 3 large fields and 1 medium field per season. And then the other thing is 1 large field is about 300 tons of crops per season. So that's kind of what we've come up with. So there's a fair bit over here. So now, if we've got 12, if we've got 6, so 6 times 3 gives us 18 large fields. So that's pretty much what we've got, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so we need 2 more large fields, which we can easily squeeze in, and then we need some medium fields, and I kind of wonder whether we do them a little bit closer. So obviously, it's not the most ideal setup because there's a bit of you should be doing this thing in the middle, but I'm not gonna go about doing that. What I'd rather do is provide some additional fuel pickup facilities over here. I believe this one over here doesn't actually need power. So what we'll do is we might do a free fuel fill-up station somewhere on the edges over here to try and sort that out. But what I will be doing is I will be trying to reduce the traffic on these roads. So let's quickly go back and firstly let's what I'm going to do is I'm going to do is let's clear out at least a number of them like that, and so we'll place them over to the other side just so we reduce the burden we'll just so we reduce that burden a little bit in terms of the traffic burden a little bit. So we'll squeeze it in over there. That should be fine. We'll get the next one and we'll squeeze that one in, and that should be fine too. And we'll do 2 more over here. So it's 6 times 3, it's 18, plus 6 medium fields, right? So we need to do. Oh, that one's actually on the outside already. So we'll do 1 more. We'll do 1 more over here. Okay, and we'll do 1 more over here, and then we'll try and find a spot for some medium fields. Well, we'll squeeze that one in, and now we need 6 medium fields. We'll do this. Hang on. Oh, beautiful. We can. We'll do we can't squeeze it in that way, right? So we'll have to let's just give me a little bit of an idea. So if we do, you should be able to get a road through there, and we can quite comfortably get a road in over there, and it's try and squeeze it up a little bit over here. So how many is that? That's 4. 5 and we'll do a 6th one kind of over here somewhere. There we go. Didn't click it. There we go. So that's our farming setup. And I know it's far from the station, but what we'll do is we'll then from here, let's quickly find our gravel road setup. So what I would like to do is I'm going to go in over here. I'm going to start a bit of a gravel road at the back there, and we're going to tie this one in that way. And what we'll do is we'll also do a little bit of this. Like so, and we'll do that. There we go. So that gives us our road connections over here. Then we run, actually I can get it a little bit closer over there. What I'll do is I'll get this nice and in the middle. So we'll do that. So we'll see about whether we tie in the rest, and we'll get it up all the way up here. Similarly, I would like to run it pretty close to the edge of this one without hampering the field at all. Okay, so there we go there. And then let's just find our next center line. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's do that. So we'll do, actually, there we go. There we go, and there we go, and we'll sort out the rest as we do it. What I would do is I'll get this one connected, and what we'll do is we'll get a fuel station over here. And I'm kind of tempted to move these up just a little bit so we can get a road through here, so you can get from that side to the fuel station also. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's quickly get rid of these fields also and firstly what we'll do is we'll squeeze in a bit of a field, a bit of a road connection through there, and then we'll put in the fields back again. I think that's going to be quite useful to us. Let's spin it around. I'd rather actually the first large fields can kind of be in this area. So I'm going to actually put it back in here in spite of what I said initially. So let's just clear that one out there so we don't connect it there. And similarly, we'll get the next one in there. There we go. And then we do one more medium field. One more medium field, and I just like to do it somewhat like this. Actually, let's just do it like that. I don't even mind that it's all together the same over here. Now, let's just get ourselves a road connection that does something like that. There we go, and we'll get a road connection. There we go. That's good. So we have a fair bit going there. What I'll do is I'll try and run this nice and center over here also. Believe that should tie in quite nicely. So there we go. That will be our farm setup. We do have the option of running a road back this way, and I'm kind of tempted to just thinking about it. I'm going to trim that back. I'm going to clear out this guy, and we'll put in another medium field, and I'm just going to try and provide a little bit of additional room. So if we do that, there we go, that's the field there. I'm going to do that, and at the same time we'll run a road up there, and we'll tie that road in there. There we go. Did it trim back those fields for us? I hope it didn't. honestly, I hope it didn't. But anyway, that should be roughly what we're after. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off this. Do that. So that's our farming setup. There we go. And that should be awesome. Now, what we need to do is start building this. We've got the one fuel there. What we'll do is we'll get the other fuel station over here. And I'm going to go with the free version, because the free version doesn't need any... how many can we have? Oh, we can have 12. Okay, well, excellent then. So what I'll do is I'm just going to go ahead and assign it right here. And obviously what that means is we will need to be sending guys in to provide that. Okay, to provide that fuel over there. Okay, good. So this is underway. We're constructing this quite nicely, actually. And what I'll do also is I will pop in here and we'll say, from a roads perspective, let's assign all of that. And we just need to double check that if we go to 4 and we say assign construction mode, it's only that one that's assigned. So all the others still need to be assigned, and we'll get to that in due course. Is this under construction? Oh, beautiful. That is under construction. So there's a fair bit of stuff that's underway at the moment. Let's speed things up. Oh, for some reason, we've dropped our money this time around, and I'm not too sure why we've been struggling. If we go over here, have we finished this off? I believe we're almost done. That section, that might have something to do with it, to be honest. The fact that people now had to drive on this section instead of there might have been kind of part of our problem. But yeah, we need to get the last bit of asphalt in there. We need to then roll it. Yeah, I think that is the last bit of asphalt been dumped in. And once that's done, we'll get the roller out here, I believe. Yeah, there we go. They've done. So now the roller will come out here and we'll finish this section off. And then we'll start doing the next piece. So that was a big, good chunk there. Okay, so one of the other things that I've kind of learned about in terms of investigating these things a little bit more, I'm concerned about our exports. Why is our exports struggling so much? Is this moving? Operating without issues? That's operating without issues. So everything seems to be doing its thing. If we go underground, yeah, we haven't started building that connection yet. I thought I'd start off with this, get this underway. So that is being constructed very slowly, getting its things out there. There's a lot that we need to do in this area. I did not think the construction of the stuff that I've started here is going to be that much of a problem, but it seems to have been a bit of an issue. Let's speed things up just a tad. These bridges are coming, or well, the one bridge at least is coming along quite nicely, which I'm quite happy about. What's happening over here? Is this dropping? We're kind of holding on, but it is dropping just a little bit. So we could maybe export a little bit less electricity, but we might not do that straight away. If we pop in over here, what's the health like? 93% over there, 91%, 92%. So this is beautiful at the moment. 90% health, 82% happiness. Even more people. So there would be a lot of people. Yeah, 165 still living with their parents, and we do need to kind of sort that out. If we have another look at that, what is our educated ratio? We've got a lot of people that's university educated, and we're very happy to see that. Now we could get rid of a lot of these little pathways because the main road is doing its thing, but we might leave that in until we've kind of done most of our major roads. Okay. Yeah, that section's underway, and that should put us in a position where we can then move on and start building some roads over here. I would like to just kind of batch up that one so that the whole thing is kind of similarly rated here. We'll need a number of different things here, but yeah, that's going to be a fairly big one. So let's have a quick look. So we've got 18 fields, and let's forget about the medium ones for the time being. So 18 fields, and if we go to, let's grab a calculator quickly. Just want to double check that. So 18, oh, clear this. Okay, 18 times 300 gives us 5,400 tons of crops. Okay, so that's roughly about what we've got from that farm alone. If we have a look at our exports last year, for instance, imports, we imported less crops than that. So that should presumably give us all the crops that we need under our current setup. Obviously, in the longer run, that might not actually be the case, and we may not be able to continue to sustain that. Excellent. So now if we go to 4, yes, so it's immediately starting work on the next piece of road here. And I can also start that one there. So let's try and get this from both ends so we can get these roads done a little bit quicker. And then we'll start working on some of the other bits and pieces. That thing is built. No, it's not. It just looks like it's in a position of almost getting built. But that's okay. And what we can then do is we need to start potentially working on some of our power infrastructure as well. So let's go ahead and batch construct that, and we can also just go 1 and 4 and just get it. Oh, that is actually assigned, is it? Good. Okay, so let's make a move on getting this constructed also. Start working on our electricity infrastructure in this area. We should be able to then run the high voltage wires up the edge of the fields over here. Good. And that's barely doing what we wanted to be doing at the moment. We are still harvesting a lot of stuff. We've barely got any big fields here. So, excellent. So we should be doing a pretty reasonable job. So here, let's have a quick look. We can do much more here. So actually, we'll probably end up getting rid of a lot of this and repurposing some of this area once we've got the other field going. Because this is not as efficient as we can. We can, for the 3, we've got 6 vehicles, right? Yeah, 6 vehicles. So we should be able to do, 3. So we should be able to do 9 large fields. 3 times 3, yes, 9 large fields and 3 medium fields. So yeah, the medium fields is more than we need. And we've got some small fields as well. So really we can do a fair bit better in this location, and I would like to start getting into the new town also. I'm a little worried we don't have any proper snow plowing stuff going on down here. Why did we do so poorly? So if we go last month, what happened with our exports? Power? We didn't export any clothing? What the hell? Oh, the trucks are busy. The trucks are super busy at the moment. They are doing what? They're bringing in crops. Crops is available, so they are bringing in crops. I think that's kind of what has happened here. So potentially, if we grab ourselves, I want to get one more large vehicle. Let's buy one more very large covered hull vehicle, total capacity. Yeah, these guys. Grab me one more of these guys. I know it's a pricey endeavor, but that should get more of this going out. Look at all that. So we can move that through quite comfortably, and we should be able to up our numbers of peoples here. We're missing chemicals on this side, which is, I'm assuming, coming in. Yeah, there we go. Chemicals coming. No. That one needs to stay at like 50, and then this one can actually go up a little bit more. We can actually do this at full tilt, and it should be able to accommodate that. We're going to send out a lot of clothing now, which is awesome. I'm very happy to see that. Did we, hang on, if we have another quick look at the exports, no, not that. If we have another quick look at the exports for last month, we did a little bit of mechanical components, but not a lot. So it's really the clothing was the big one. Actually, Hang on, have another look at that. Last month, exports. Yeah, alcohol. Look at that alcohol number. Awesome. So yeah, the big ticket item here is the fact that clothing didn't go out. But now we've got 30 tons of clothing ready to go. And that means big numbers as soon as they get there. So this piece is working. That section is done. I want to actually get cracking on that section 1 and 4, and we'll assign that. If we can get that piece upgraded, that would help a lot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out that section because that's a little bit something that I'm not too interested in maintaining, that one at least. The rest is all good. Let's just double check over here what's happening with our oils. Yeah, it's slowly dropping down. Slowly dropping down. And this thing, how far is that? That's almost done. Our first bridge is almost done. I'm super proud of that. That's our very first bridge in this game. And when that's done, that'll be awesome. That would be awesome. So then we'll start moving on the next bridge. I'm keen on getting this thing all the way out here. And we may only do like a single lane. I do want to buy one of the quicker pre-assembled ones so that we can do this a little bit quicker. But to be honest, let's just move it along as slow and steady, because yeah, to be honest, let's this is assigned, right? Let's unassign that. And what I'd rather do is let's just go. Okay. Anyway, there we go. We finished off all of that. So once this is done, I'm hoping we're just going to continue to assign all of these until we get there. And we'll double check how we're dealing with that. How much do we have here? Yeah, there's a number of hundreds of tons in there. Okay. Now I've kind of got everything underway. So we'll have to have a bit of a look, yeah, at how we see about that. If we go down, we need to actually assign this. If we do 1 and 4, they're not actually assigned at the moment, but there's a fair bit of stuff that we do need to get underway. Is that built? Okay, that is built. That's good. Is this getting built? Double check that. Have we? Yeah, so a number of the items have been dropped off at the site, so that's all good. Is that done? We've got some people on site. Are we waiting on a roller, or what's the issue here? I think we're waiting on a roller. This section is done. 1 and 4. Oh, those two are underway. Excellent. That's good. That's really good. Actually, to be honest, what I'm going to do is I'm going to suspend construction over there. So forget about that one. Just go and work on this one. So we'll get this one going up. Eventually we'll get the other piece up and running also. Oh, there's the roller. And there's that section done. Once the roller is done here, I will go and tie in. I'll go and tie this one in so that we can start moving on the rest of it. This cannot be constructed at the moment. This one could be. Let's do 1 and 4 and let's make a start on that facility there. And we'll slowly get our power infrastructure out here. That's good. It's slow and steady, but it's soothing. I'm enjoying it tremendously. This is going. What? We don't have the paver out here? Oh, here's the paver. The paver has just arrived. So now it'll go a fair bit quicker, I think. We should be able to. Let's find our extra pathway through here. Let's switch this back on and see. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. There we go. We found our little pathway through there, so we do the next piece. That's good. Get rid of that. That'll help us. How's this going? Have we started exporting again? Ooh, looks like it. Looks like we've started exporting again. We should have the extra truck there now, which will move things through a little bit quicker. Lots of crops available. Even the sewage is moving. And this guy should be moving at a reasonable rate as long as we've got enough people coming in, and our coal barely holding on the coal. But yeah, with this this road construction underway, the coal is going to be a bit of a challenge, I think. What is this guy doing? Is that bringing in? Forget about it. I just want to have a quick look. Is this guy bringing in some clothing? No, it's mechanical components. Yeah, so 30 September, we're looking much healthier this time around. Now that, sending all of that out. 47. Yeah, so that's awesome. Look at these numbers. What's this guy got in there? Crops? Oh, coming to pick up crops. Really? We're picking up crops even though we're picking, we've got tons of crops going on over here. It's fine. I don't even mind it. I don't even mind it. We do need to streamline what we're doing with that. Oh, we're through. Our very first bridge structure is done. Guys, it's a super proud day when our engineers have built our very first bridge structure. And it's a rail bridge, and I'm super happy with that. That's awesome. So getting the rest of this done is super cool. So that's the Industrial Reconstruction Office. If we can get it there, we can actually bring in something that does it a little bit quicker, and our money should be quite reasonable to make that happen. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Now, we are heading into winter now, so we do need to bear that in mind, that it is going to be a challenge for us to deal with that with winter. Lots of little bits and pieces happening over here. Yeah, that section there. We're waiting on tons of gravel. Are we running out of gravel is the question. Yes, we are. Oh, no. This is the gravel storage. No, we're not. We're not running out of gravel. Gravel is universally available, so that's good. Everything is actually going quite nicely. Look at these prefabs. We should be able to get our sewage infrastructure going. That's done. This, I assume, is going to get done now. It's an interesting few days of work for that, but that's okay. Get it sorted. That's done. Oh, this piece of road is done. Okay, now what I'll do here is I will actually assign a little section of mud road to tie in over there. And then we can assign construction over here. A lot happening. I'm so happy with how quickly we can get infrastructure built. Infrastructure we can build really quickly. Buildings a little bit slower, of course. Look at that number. 7 October, and look at where we're going. But I'm assuming there's still plenty of clothing to be moving out. As long as we can keep the crops going, we should have reasonable amounts of fabric. 15 tons of fabric still there, ready to go. And this takes, okay, so that's like 7 tons of clothing. But I'm assuming we're moving fabric in all the time. That's good. We've got a pretty reasonable production line going on over here. Yeah, we're missing coal most of the time. Okay, that's the end of that. Now we're going to roll this section, and then that will be asphalted. And then we can get to the next section here, and then there is an alternative, at least for the very next little section up to there. And then what we'll do is we'll just tie in through there. Eventually we'll want to do all of these sections. Definitely that one, definitely this one. The big rows needs to be asphalt. Okay, so it's almost winter. We're probably about a month away from the snow, and there's plenty of, yeah, we've practically picked up most of it, really. How much do we have over here? 170 tons. Yeah, I would love to see this thing nice and full, to be honest. That section's built. We can potentially start working on, let's see how many vehicles we actually have left over here. There's not a lot of vehicles left here, but we can probably start doing some work with regards to our sewer line. So let's go underground, we'll assign it, and we'll get them to start working the big one. The big one is gonna take a bit of time. So let's get them to start working on the big one. And then we'll obviously have to do the piping to the other side also. Lots of workers available. Super happy to see that. Unemployment rate's at 3%. Due to workplace predominantly. Small child's only 11 people, which is fine. Let's have a quick look at what our people are doing over here. Actually, let's go through our statistics because we're waiting on a number of things. So let's quickly go through our statistics. If we do, where do we? Here we go. Tourism. Let's start with tourism. Ooh, only a 1.4% or 1.4 star average trip score, which is a little bit unfortunate. I would have loved to see a little bit better. So we can probably build some more facilities to improve that. But at the moment, we are getting a healthy almost 8,000 rubles from tourists. Look at that number, guys. 114,000 already, and we're halfway through the month. Jeez, that's super healthy exports there. Super healthy. Okay, now let's go to crime and justice. Reported crimes, minor crimes, medium crimes, serious crimes. Police did respond to it last month. This year, nothing did not get investigated. Last year, police did not come to crimes only 2 out of 122. So that looks really healthy in terms of that. Now let's quickly go and have a quick look at this. So happiness all around is pretty good in the 80s for the most part. A few little spots where we could do a little bit better. Food is available. Healthcare is looking super good. I don't quite know why these guys are so low. Are they not quite getting there? Treated patients are, we don't have anybody waiting. Do we need an extra ambulance? You know what I'll do? I'll go ahead and buy one more ambulance. We've got these guys going. Get an extra ambulance to come in, just so that maybe that's part of the issues there. I haven't seen any notifications though. Look at this. We're almost up at 70% loyalty, which means our productivity should be super high. Look at how low we're definitely single digits, but it's almost under 5% in some of these locations. Culture, we probably need a little bit of culture going on over here. Over here doesn't quite make sense because we've got the House of Culture right over here. Maybe it's just because of it's a new facility. People have recently moved in. Maybe we can do something on this side. Sporting looks pretty good all around, so I don't think we need to do anything there really. Legion is not a big deal for us, and we've got an 89, 90, 91%, which is all good. So people are generally quite happy. People have radios all over. People have TVs, even computers. No one has cars. Lifespan is pretty high. I wonder whether these guys are struggling a little bit with pollution. It might be the case, and eventually we may move food over here. It might work that way. Ooh, let's quickly see where this fire is at and whether we should be able. I think the guys will sort it out. Yeah, here it comes. We will sort it out. It's not a big deal. Get the fire department there as quickly as possible. Yeah, they should be fine. Yes, there we go. Excellent. No problems. Excellent. Happy to see that. Happy to see that. Okay, and can't visit a doctor. Did we have anybody struggling with that? No. Everybody could visit a doctor. That's good. Not patrolled crime. We didn't see any issues in town. There may have been some issues elsewhere. I don't know, but we'll see. And then we've got just the crime statistics, really. So that's good. Okay, now got this section of road built, so let's move on to the next one. Winter will be upon us in a little while. Look at our money, guys. I'm going to go ahead and assign, the construction office to come in over here and do that piece of work there. These are all underway and getting done quite nicely, actually, I might add. This section is done already. Once this is done, we are waiting on a little bit of steel to come out this way. But look at that. My goodness, almost 200,000 rubles in terms of exports. I am super happy with that. Super happy. We are making major progress now. Compared to how we were struggling at the start, I'm really happy with what we're seeing here. Really happy. We'll get this up and running. I'm pretty... These will... I mean, if we focus on a few of the most important items here, we should be able to... we should be fine. We should be fine. We may... At the end of winter, we may be able to actually run all of this and have some proper crops come in. That would be awesome if we can do that. Yeah, so we've sent a lot of the clothing out. At the end of October, wow, look at that number. We can almost pay off some more debts. And that'll reduce our pain even further. My goodness, I'm so happy with where we're at now. Construction is going well. This section is moving, though slow, but it is moving. So I'm just trying to get us to the... We'll leave it there, and we'll just try to get we'll just try and get a straight line into here. There's so much actually happening here. Yeah, it's actually working reasonably well with our bypass here, and we've got some reasonable speeds being traveled on all these roads. Super happy with what we're able to do here. Just need to finish off some of these final pieces here. This is asphalting roads without an additional paver. Now the question does come to mind: do we buy some more vehicles? The paver is actually not being used at the moment. Why is that? Is the paver not going to be used here? Is it because we don't have a vehicle to send them out? If that's the case, we might want to buy another open hull. We see this guy's probably going to straight away get a vehicle, get something, right? Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and buy two more. How many do we have? Let's pause it for a second while we look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open hulls. Dumpers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dumpers. So I think dumpers are pretty busy too. So I think let's buy 2 more vehicles, 1 open hull and 1 dumper. The open hull we're using by total capacity is this one. We'll grab one of them, and then we would like 1 dumper also. So by total capacity, pretty slow though. We'll go with the 70. What is this size though? 12 tons, 8 tons. That's not bad. Now let's just get another one of those. Okay, there we go. So that's a little bit of money being invested in more vehicles, but that should make things move a fair bit quicker. Lots of fabrics available. I wouldn't mind seeing some more people. Do we get an extra bus on this route? How many people do we have waiting? Yeah, we could potentially add an extra bus there. Let's do that. Let's grab one more bus. Yeah, grab one more bus and we'll put it on that route, and then hopefully we'll see even better movements there, even more people at some of these facilities. Yeah, we're slowly moving out a lot of stuff here. We are missing coal. Look at that. Look at that. I just want to quickly have a look at that. That's a pretty proud moment for me. So in terms of exports, look at that. 38 tons of clothing, giving us 100,000 rubles. 46 tons of mechanical components at about 50,000 rubles. That is brilliant. And almost 30,000 rubles worth of power. That is absolutely enormous in terms of what we've been able to achieve there. Wastewater we're going to get rid of very soon. This is underway here. It's a pretty big construction project that we're doing here. But that's fine. And we even have no one there, but it is working due to the fact that it's got an excavator on site. So that's awesome. This section should almost be done. That is done. Oh, no, it's not done. Oh, no, it is. Okay, then is this under construction? It is not. So let's go ahead and assign that one so we can get power out there. So that we'll be able to connect. This is awesome. Yeah, these guys are struggling a little bit, but I've got an extra dumper and an extra open hole, so hopefully things will move a little quicker. We've got the paver over here, which is awesome. I love seeing that. There's a lot of work happening here. A lot of work. And our population seems to be growing. What is our escapees looking like at the moment? We should have a plenty. It's not that much. Actually, let's look last month. About 22 per month. So our population is definitely growing even quicker than our people are escaping, considering they don't have any place to live. That's a pretty interesting feat. Have we managed to pick up all this? They've got 96 more tons, but there really needs to be a go and collect it over there. Oh, you know what? I've never assigned it. I've never assigned these fields. Let's just double check. Yeah, that field has not been assigned. Let's just make sure to quickly get that field assigned. All the way down at the end, you need to go and load at medium field 4 over there. So I'm assuming we'll go and at least send some guys over there to go and collect that. But that gives us a good indication, because I'm assuming that means that we can get 100 tons out of a medium field. So it's about a third of what we can get out of the big one. So if I go back and have a look, so we've also got 600 tons. Let me just open this. So if we had 500, so that's 6,000 tons of crops from our new fields. So I might be in a position to close out some of these things, and get that back, get that moving a little bit later. Where are these guys going? Is it graveling? That was an interesting little move there. Slowly moving a lot. Okay, so it's cooling down. We're going to start seeing snow soon. Are we collecting these? Yeah, so the vehicles are coming in to come and collect this. Didn't want to lose that. Yeah, we've got some big vehicles coming in to pick this up. Should be fine. Should be fine. We should be able to get it out. We will see snow very soon. But as long as we are collecting as much crops as we can, we're out of crops already. We don't even last. We don't even last through spring with some of this. Where are we heading with this rail section? It's going. It is going. It's not super quick, but it is going. I'm so happy with all of the things that's actually making progress. And in the next spring, I'm very sure that if we get these roads built, and we'll be able to start work on that. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more stuff built here, so we can get this road sorted. This road is an important component for us. How much clothing do we have? Yeah, not a lot. Are we seeing? Oh, hang on. We had the extra bus here, but I've never assigned it. So let's assign it to industrial workers, please, and get underway. Would love to see some additional workers down there. Let's clear out all of this. Nothing too serious there. There's plenty of people that needs to get out to a construction site or to an industrial facility. We've never had a sewage problem. Our little trucking piece here has worked really well. We're working on getting our sewage even better. Okay, there we go. Our power. So this area will now actually be powered. There we go. Powered and powered. So now sewage will be powered. We just need the pipe to get there. And there's plenty of other pipes that we need to do. So let's actually go underground and start working on some of our additional pipes. I may start with these two. And that one cannot be constructed. So I'll go back and we'll see about where we actually tie this thing in. If I do that, we should be able to get going on that one. So let's get those pieces working. I would love to see us get getting sewage treatment up and running. How many people over here? Oh, here comes a big crowd. Excellent. Now we're talking. More workers. Can we get this done, please? Where are my dumpers? Yeah, the dumpers are pretty busy at the moment trying to get a lot of gravel and a lot of asphalt out here. This section is finishing off. Please don't leave. Get me 4 more days. Two more days. Let's just get this piece of asphalt done here. So we can get the roller to come in. And okay, there we go. Let's have a look. It's snowing, and did we collect it? We collected all of our crops. We don't have much in the line of crops available, but we've collected everything, and our exports are looking wonderful. And considering we were in a bit of trouble episode ago, I'm super happy with where we've ended up. Now we need our snow plows to keep these asphalt roads going. This is our technical office. So technical office should really be let's make sure you go on the asphalt roads, one-way roads as well. There we go. So let's get that going, and we'll up that a little bit to make sure that we've got a number of these working on it. The technical office over here, one-way roads, should be getting all of that done. Technical office over here, one-way road, should be getting all of that done. So hopefully we are keeping things nice and plowed at the moment. Should be super close to getting this done. A handful of days left here, plus a little bit more asphalt, and then we'll roll it, and then that should leave us be. I think we'll leave it there. We won't try and do the rest of this in winter. Winter is tough enough. Let's just get this piece done. So we made a lot of progress with regards to getting some big roads sorted out. Do we have? That's an interesting question. Do we have all of this covered? We do. We just need to make sure that, yes, our asphalt roads and the likes are being sorted out quite nicely here. Yeah, we just need to make sure they get plowed as quickly as possible. And we may need additional vehicles. Look at that. We're up at 250 now, almost at the end of the month. So it wasn't quite as a bumper bashing month as it was last time around. And we did buy some vehicles this month round. So really, it's not too bad. We would have, if we didn't buy the 30k in vehicles, we would have made a 100k in profit. So really, we're looking pretty comfortable. I should be able to drop another 100k off of the. So at the end of November, I'll quickly drop off another 100k off the loan, get us back to 150k. I think that's going to be comfortable. I think that's a sufficient buffer for winter. There we go. 1 December, we made a reasonable amount of money. Let's go in here, have a quick look at the status of our loan. Yeah, let's pay another 100,000. Okay, there we go. Another 100,000 has been returned. Now that's looking even better, and we've notched off another 3,000 rubles per month off of what we're paying. So it's now even easier for us to prove our profitability. But yeah, it is now winter, so we do need to bear that in mind just a little bit and make sure that our power sources and things are constantly running, so we don't want to run out. And what's this number looking like? Ooh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. So what I may do is I may just drop down the amount we're exporting a little bit. Let's go down to 7.2. It's going to be a little bit less money, but hopefully we can get our oil stocks back up. We do need to be very careful to not run out of oil. That will be a bit of a devastating issue for us. Guys, I think I'm kind of going to leave the episode there. Our sewage network is being built. Our rail network is being built. Our roads, our new farming industry is being built, or at least the roads out to them. We have this area powered. Once these roads are built, we'll get the next area powered, and we should start working on some of these other facilities here. Let's quickly go over here. Did we finish off this road? Is it at least being rolled at the moment? It is being rolled. So a few more working days there, and then once that's done, we should have a much easier ride to get people out here. We just need to make sure things are plowed all the time. So let's just wait for that little road to get done. And then I'm going to put an end in this episode. So things are actually progressing pretty nicely. We do need probably another big technical services office over here to make sure more things are being plowed. We're working quite feverishly on getting our sewer network going. And yeah, now we're struggling a little bit with the exports. So the moment winter comes, things go much slower than it should. If we drop down there, yeah, things are moving along. We're getting our pipes, our sewage pipes built. And then after that, we'll build the sewage pipes for the city, and then we'll build the pipes to get the water here. And I'm assuming gravity will do its thing because of the reservoir being on that hill. Sewage tank overfilled? What? Hang on. That is super interesting. What? The destination is full or does not. So what I'm assuming is happening here is we're not actually connecting up to this. So if I look at the technical services guys, they should be collecting it over here. But anyway, we will sort that out. At the moment, it's not the big deal. Let's quickly come over here. Have we finished this road? We should be super close. Money is holding. That's all you can ask for. That road's done. This going to start getting constructed? Probably not yet. This road is... All of these roads need a little bit more love. Oh, that's super close to getting done. This road's done. That road is slowly moving through. Got some asphalt over here. Just need some workers to kind of finish it off. Workers are arriving. But there's no asphalt here, is there? Oh, there is. So it's doing the rolling. That's basically what it's doing. So hopefully we'll finish that one off. These little sections is all getting done. Production of electricity has stopped. Let's just double check what the situation is here. No, that's all good. That's all good. And we do need... this number is coming back up already. So we're probably not producing as much electricity as we used to. We're exporting a little bit less just to get that oil supply a little bit better, and we really need to get the next town up and running so that we can get to the mining of the coal and go on from there. But I think once we get this going, it means our clothing supply will run will run really well, and then our food will run well also. At least sufficiently to feed our town and do some good exports. Yeah, that number is healthy, even though it's December, and I thought with the snow it's not going to work. That number is healthy. How far are we here? 30 more work days. I'm super interested in just finishing that off, and that'll be the end of the episode. Oh, guys, look how lovely our winter is looking. Let's quickly have a look while we've got this going. What's going on with building interior temperatures? They are nice and toasty. Happy to see that. Yeah, but we can see that our heating is struggling a little bit, but it is still sufficient to kind of maintain it. We don't have sufficient heating to keep things good. We may be able to squeeze in another building over here somewhere and drop this one down to around that 60-something mark. But still, you can see that's all good. So we might be able to squeeze in another building. Yeah, would that be a good idea? How much water tank does this have? 23 square cubic meters. And that one? 6. I'm tempted to build another building. We can look at that. But we'll do that in the next episode. So it's done. The road is done. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I am loving our progress. And I think we will go from strength to strength from here. We are able to pay off our debts. We are cash flow positive even during the winter, it seems. And I'm super comfortable with that. We're getting lots and lots of workers through. We're plowing our roads. We're getting people to work. And we are feeding our people, and we're clothing our people, and we're doing some exports, and we are constantly expanding. And now we just need to get our sewage up and running, which is a pretty big investment. And then once this stuff is done, we'll definitely go back and start finalizing what we can over here with the new town. We do want to get the infrastructure up there first. We also want to get the rail to the border so we can get another vehicle that can do things even quicker. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!